Hi, I'm Dan, and welcome to Gaming Comments episode 35. Today I am talking about Destiny. I had the opportunity to play the alpha of Destiny back what was it? Early June, the weekend after E3. And I had a blast. It's very rare we get to play a game where they are saying, here, test out our game for us, and actually give you a single player component. I didn't play a single match of competitive multiplayer, and I was okay with that. I wanted to explore, and that's all I did the first night. I walked around and I explored the map. And then I realized that just exploring the map itself wasn't leveling me up fast enough. I think I went up one level just exploring the map. And then finally, the second day I played, I actually started doing what they told me to, like doing the missions, and realized I was leveling up faster. So I then kind of added exploring and following the mission. And that's all I did. Even though there was no actual missions, they drop you the maps. It was old Russia, and they're saying, go to this point. You go to that point, fight a few enemies along the way. I think there's a huge battle at the end. I don't want to spoil whatever happened in it, but you fought. It wasn't really I guess you could call it a boss character, but he wasn't all that difficult to beat. But you fought that character, and then they said, okay, now we're going to drop all these beacons, and from there you just go see the beacons, and they'll tell you to do something else. But they were just little tiny micro missions, not something I'd call like a major story. It was just, oh, go find me this, and go do this, go do that. And it gave you the ability to explore the map even further. There was some areas I didn't realize was there the first time I went exploring. And the third night, I decided to explore even further, really, and got to actually hook up with a few people and actually play an actual, I can't remember what they called it, but it was similar to like a raid, where you just go through a whole bunch of enemies and fight a boss at the end. And that was fun. We died a few times trying to beat this enemy until we realized what each of us needed to do. Because you really had to work together, and you only had 3 guys. Or they could have been girls, I don't know. But there was only 3 people. And I had a blast. It would have been nice to be able to have more. I don't know if you're going to have that ability when the final retail version comes out, but I'm pretty sure as far as the beta coming up tomorrow, it's still going to be the same 3 players that you're restricted to. But yeah, I'm excited to play it again tomorrow and really see if they've added anything new from the alpha and the beta. I might try some multiplayer, but I think this time around, the first time I played as a hunter. I'm thinking maybe I'll play one of the other 2 classes instead. And then when they cut it off for those couple days, which, if you haven't heard, that's what they're going to be doing. I think it's 4 days on PlayStation consoles, then they're going to shut down for 2 days, and then bring it back for another few days after that for all the consoles. So I figure maybe the first 4 days I'll play as one type of character that I didn't get to play, and then afterwards come back and play as the other one. Sure, I can create a character of each type and do whatever, but I want to really sink my teeth into it, and so I know how I want to play. I know once the retail version comes out, I'm going to be playing as going to have each of the 3 characters, but you always kind of lean towards one or the other, and I'll be able to get my feet wet and figure out which way I want to go. I'm hoping that there's more to this than what was experienced in the alpha, but I still had a great time playing that alpha, and I really look forward to it. Well, that's it. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, or you can follow me on Twitter at Gaming Comments. Now, I know before I said, like the last video I did, I said I was going to do a random rant. Well, that kind of got postponed. If you read my, you checked out my Twitter, I had 2 nephews recently born, and my camera was not accessible to me to make the video. So the random rant is coming. I'm actually going to be recording it right directly after this, and I'll probably post it in a couple days. And in the meantime, in between, I'll release some more of the Thomas Was Alone walkthrough that I released for the last couple days. So if you haven't had the chance to check it out, please check it out. So, until then, bye.